side. Let you blow the budget on the turn up like a rock side. Have you in the stock, you in the backseat of a cop car. You just want to feel and if you're looking, I ain't that far.
Welcome to another episode of
Dirty Talk 101 Vegas,
where we talk to the bold,
stories unfold,
from the young to the old.
Nothing's off limits
To be told. That being said, I'm Essie, aka Tornado Head, because I'm going to keep your head spinning.
What up, you guys? You know it's your girl Carlucci. I'm gonna always keep it Gucci. You can talk to me about your coochie or whatever else that you have on your mind. You got some folks in the building today. Nope.
All right. Who we got in the building, though?
In the building, we got Beech
the Beech. Hey, who else we got?
Tasi.
AZ.
Hello.
Hey.
Tasi, keep it hazy in this beach, though.
Wait a minute, Tasi Hazy, where are you from? Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's try not to kill each other on air.
Move your ass.
Okay, all right. First of all, Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
The veterans, those that serve.
And the family thereof.
Yes, first and foremost. Okay, now, Tasi AZ, where are you from?
I'm from D.C.
D.C.
in the
That's
building.
what's up. Okay, speaking of the veterans, that is the capital right there in D.C. Okay, so you're here in Vegas. How many days you been here?
I've been here 3 days. First
3
trip.
days.
This is your first time to Vegas?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, damn.
Have you noticed a difference in the people out here versus the people in D.C.? Is there any kind of difference in just the social life?
I think,
Because we went out. We're going to tell them we went out and kicked it hard.
definitely it's a wider variety of people kind of mixing together here versus in D.C.
Like, the club life, was it just
Isn't D.C. called Chocolate City?
Yes, ma'am.
So it was just more versatile for you out here?
Yeah.
You were getting hit on by all kinds of dudes. I saw you.
All colors of the rainbow. That's what's up. But as far as like the club scene, because I've never been to DC, like the vibe, is it like, I feel like in Vegas, everybody spreads out in the club and they kind of like click up. Mm-hmm. Versus like, I don't know.
Like in LA, it's not like that. In LA, everybody gangs together and they're all like in a group on the fucking dance floor, all congealed together, just like one
like
mass
a house party.
Of people, dancing together.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that like in Las Vegas, there's a lot more looky-loos.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A lot more people just standing around doing nothing, drinking or doing whatever, talking. They be on the dance floor talking on their phones. I'm like, bitch, you can't even hear nobody.
Did you get that vibe?
No, yeah, I did. In D.C., we tend to kind of be more together. Like, your party. It's like a house party in a club.
Nice. I gotta go to DC.
Yeah,
I gotta
do.
go to Atlanta too. Shit, I heard they party hard out there in Houston. Houston come out here and have a grand time. You're like, God damn, I need to party with Houston. Just one time. I'm trying to party tonight. Who's trying to party tonight though? Shit.
We've already been partying.
Shit. Got me in a party while we talking about it and shit.
Let's not talk about it. Be about it.
Getting on drink on and shit. Like Cheetos and shit. How y'all drink at, bitch? She come already.
We drinking. Oh, yeah, that's my drink.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
She told me I couldn't have any more. I got
No, she's cut off. No, she's cut off.
Okay,
right
well,
now.
you do gotta drive home late. I don't know how much you get. We ain't pulling another episode of last night.
You know why? Because I have her back. That's why.
Ain't no designated drivers tonight. You
She
all
cut
the
me off,
designated
y'all.
drivers.
She cut me
I was like, nope, you're done.
Okay, well, yeah, there was a lot of fine ass motherfuckers in town. I can tell you that. I was like, God damn.
Oh, no, for real. On Memorial Day weekend, it was on. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, this is
Well, God damn, you could be my baby daddy.
But hold up, y'all ain't even knowing. I got called a motherfucking MILF the other night, and yes, the first time I've ever been called a motherfucking MILF. I was
no.
offended. I didn't even know how to react.
Wait, why were you offended? That means mom I'd like to fuck.
How you know I'm a mom?
I mean, they, you know.
No,
they just
no,
assume
no,
after a certain
no,
age.
no. That's what I'm saying. No.
Wait.
No.
After 30?
But that's my
old?
point, is that they thought she
Yeah.
was old enough to
Yeah.
be a
At
milk.
least
Yeah.
30.
Right?
Right.
That's what she's mad about.
Right.
She's mad that they knew that she was old
Old
enough
enough.
to be a milk.
Right.
She's not mad that they called her one.
Right.
She's just mad that they knew.
Motherfucker.
Okay, wait.
Goddamn.
Wait, are we gonna wait? No,
I got that.
No,
I
are we going to sit here and pretend like we're fucking 22?
No, but I'm just
Okay,
saying.
but I could be like 31.
And you could be a milk
goddamn.
at 31.
32.
Gotta be
Shit.
29.
Should I say I could have been 29?
That
Shit.
just to her means that she knows that she don't look young no more. That
Yeah,
they
Oh.
like to enough to
saying?
notice.
No,
I would have been
noticed.
I'd
To
been
even say
complimented.
no.
I'd been like, yeah, but you're not
That's
gonna be a
what it
mother.
is.
No.
I'd have been like, yeah, but you're not gonna be a motherfucker tonight.
I was not happy about that shit. So the only thing I could think to call the motherfucker was baby powder. I was like, that's okay, baby powder. You won't be getting none tonight either, motherfucker.
Check this shit out. I was at a fucking party.
And he was fine as fuck.
No, check this shit out. I was at a party. A song came on. Everybody was getting hyped. It was definitely an older crowd. It was definitely like people 30 and up, grown and sexy. I'm proud as fuck. So I was like digging it. I was like, I grabbed the person next to me and I'm like, oh, remember this song in like 2000? He goes, I was 3.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, my God.
Motherfucker.
What?
That was it. I was like, you know what? You're gonna fucking buy me a drink and get the fuck out of my VIP, bitch.
Oh, God.
I was like, you can buy me a drink right now and then you get the fuck out of my VIP.
Man, it's just like a whole nother new crowd in the club. It's like, okay, I don't need to be
Everything's
in
packed
here.
up.
But, you know, when you work the entertainment industry, that's where we be.
Right?
Showing a motherfucker a good time. Yeah, but I get in arguments all the time with people out here that live out here. I say, you know, it's a totally different vibe out here because we actually live out here and we have to deal with the bullshit of the everyday life of it. Mm-hmm. And even people that move out here, they get caught up in here. They get caught up in the life of just how they get down out here, the whole vibe. It's like almost like a vibe you adopt after being out here so long. Because you deal with the same thing with different people. Mm-hmm. So as you adopt this character, it just becomes you. And then people get offended when they be like, okay, well, you from Vegas, even though you're not technically from here. You've been here 10 years. You've adopted the Vegas ways. So,
well, after a certain point, I definitely think you can't still be like, oh, I'm from such and such place. When like, okay, me, I've been here for well over 10 years. I don't think it's right for me to claim Cali anymore. Like, I say, oh, well, I'm from Vegas now, but I used to live in California.
Right, because if somebody says, where you from? I guess where you from, I mean, depending on who's asking. I don't know.
I'm from Connecticut.
I say
but I
I'm
live in
from
Las
California.
Vegas.
I say I'm from California still, but I specify where from California.
I think it goes by where you grew up.
Yeah.
Where you
Well, I definitely still claim California.
But you still adopt the ways of where you're
definitely
at.
Vegas.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely Vegas.
No.
But
I
but I'm
turn
still
Vegas.
East Coast.
Maybe that's what Vegas does to you.
Vegas turns you out.
It turns you out. You're a little
Fucking
strawberry when you get here.
Right? Come to Vegas. Vegas will turn you out. I don't give a fuck. No lie. Oh, God. Shit.
Real talk.
Vegas got some
Damn.
other shit. It will flip you around like, yo, you thought you was
was bad.
you thought you was doing something. Let me show
Vegas
you.
is bad. Vegas will show you. Vegas will make you fucking know who you really are.
Bring out the you and you, motherfucker. Don't play. So yeah, anyways, you adopt, but people also just adopt a personality and they just feel like, well, I can do anything. And you can't do anything out here. It just depends on your mindset. And once you get like that, a lot of people just get a super ego, and it just makes it hard to get to know people. Then you get to a point where you can't trust people because they're just on a whole nother ballgame.
No new friends.
No new friends.
No new
So
friends.
it just, I don't know. Vegas is a very tough city when it comes to, in my opinion, dating, versus like, say, a place that's more country. Like if I was in Texas. Even when
It's
I was
definitely
in,
easier to date in Texas,
Super
in
easy,
Mississippi,
actually.
and Louisiana. Like, also, I just feel like it's because people from there are not with the big city bullshit. Like, even when they try to be quote unquote players, because we're from a real city, we're like,
Take your country ass back.
we're like, try again, sir. So it's like we can see that shit coming from a mile away in a different setting. It's just different.
right.
And I feel like people in Las Vegas have way more ability to be chameleon.
Yes.
They
because-
can fucking just show up. You don't know if they're in a Turo.
Yeah. That
You know
type
what I
shit.
mean? They just come pick you up. Oh, and like, for real, some dudes really do be having 5 and 6 cars. So if he comes and picks you up in a different car every week, you're not going to really question it at first, you know? I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of more fuckery out here.
There's definitely more fucking.
You might not even question his address because he could tell you fucking anything.
Right.
know?
He could be like, I live at fucking Caesar's Palace. You'd be like, oh, dope.
I don't know about all
Really?
that.
Because I really met a fool that lived at fucking Caesar's
But
Palace.
motherfuckers be
have
Airbnb
residents.
and acting like it's their motherfucking house type
Ooh,
shit.
that's some crazy shit. I never thought about that.
You know, so you don't never know.
Kind of like how Carly felt when she rolled up to my boyfriend's house.
I was like, what the fuck? Can we talk about this for a second?
No, let's not. Let's not.
No.
What? I want to know what the fuck happened.
So this bitch tells me
you got house fished? I'm sure.
Yeah, basically. Yes. I got house fish. Yes.
Goddamn.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I
What
fucking
happened?
did.
What happened?
If you were dating somebody that lived in a particularly large house, wouldn't you probably tell your girlfriend that before she just rolled up? You be like, bitch, it's a dope house. It's
No.
whatever.
Let me
No,
take a second
I
to
actually
show
would
the
not.
people. Wait. Let me just say to the people that just goes to show that I don't give a fuck about how big his house is or anything that he has.
Exactly, because I don't
It
give a
just shows I'm
fuck.
a down ass bitch who
Exactly.
likes him because of him.
No, Carly,
But I did not feel the need to tell my
Carly want to know how we rolling.
How am I materialistic? Damn, my ex didn't even have a goddamn job.
That's true.
How the fuck?
But I'm just saying, obviously, I
I'm
don't give a
just
fuck
saying
about
that's
anything.
something you might want to tell a bitch. Like for me, if I was inviting you to a mansion, I would be like, yo, bitch, I'm inviting you to a mansion. Like you might not want to have on your booty shorts and fucking like just maybe.
No. Come as you are. Come as you are.
Come as you are.
Come as you are. I want to
Okay,
see you.
fucking hippity
Amen,
dippity
baby.
motherfuckers.
Wait, so when you
Amen.
gotta show up with like a Kentucky Derby,
I mean, right?
Long drive.
All on Front Street.
Yeah, no,
and
here's the
shit.
thing. Here's the thing. The
If
thing
I was
is,
having a
my
mansion
pearls-
party,
Wait a minute.
another story.
Time out.
I don't know. I felt a little duped.
Nah, she figured it out. The problem is, I know how Carly is. We were
Oh,
all.
you brought her with you? Then yeah, you should have warned
No.
her.
She
No,
told
I'm
me
right
she
here.
just goes meet me at my boyfriend's house.
Yeah,
Listen.
you should have told her.
No, because listen, I know Carly. I know how she is, and if I would have told her that, she would have came there all dressed up, full face makeup, with all her jewelry on, and we were just trying to kick it, like we were just trying to kick it and watch Game of Thrones, bitch. Like we're not having no fucking like runway show. Like what the fuck? I have on.
Carlucci gotta keep it Gucci.
Nah, bitch. I had on my leggings with a tank top, like no makeup, thrown hair.
Yeah. She would have came shining.
Carly would have came shining and profiling. She would have came in with a stroll, like, and a fucking fan to have her hair thrown in the wind, like, hey bitches, I've arrived. Like, bitch, ain't nobody trying to fuck with you like that. Come on.
Oh God, on everything.
No, I ain't lying.
Where's the yacht party? I'm here for the yacht party.
She would have rolled up like that bitch.
Where is the tea party?
She would have rolled up like she should have been on Dynasty or something. Like, come on, man.
Anyways, that's the end of girl talk for this segment.
Real talk. So
I gotta get onto some celebrity
this is
shit.
why
I gotta do
this
things.
is why you didn't tell her.
Things though.
Oh.
Anyways, moving right along. I'm
I
done.
see.
I gotta go get my hair done.
But I brought up to a person's house and they didn't tell me it was a mansion, but I didn't ask either. You know, you start pulling to a neighborhood, you're like, okay, goddamn, these houses is getting kind of big and fancy. But I'm not impressed with the house. I'm impressed with the person and what the fuck they're talking about.
That was
Because
not the
I've
reason
been
why I
in
wanted to know something like that. It is because I would have probably not been looking like a goddamn Honduran refugee with my Pokemon t-shirt or whatever I had on that day. Wasn't okay. I looked like I had been walking for miles.
To see you for years.
I didn't have no pedicure. I looked like I've been walking with Jesus. It was all bad. It was all bad, y'all.
Control. Walking with Jesus.
Damn.
Damn.
Anyway, you might want to look out for your girls and be like, yo,
Was that
bitch,
through the wilderness?
it's a motherfucking mansion, bitch. You might just want to wear some, at least some closed-toed shoes.
So you dating now?
It's the same guy.
Oh, I didn't know we was
Remember
dating.
remember on the last segment we talked to her and she said that he had broke up and she was heartbroken.
I was all upset and
Yes.
heartbroken. Like 2 days later, we got back together.
We got back together.
We're good guys. Thank you. I'm very happy. Thank you.
Aww.
He's super sweet. Carly talked to him today.
That's what's up.
Oh,
Love
you met
it.
him.
She met him at the mansion.
Yeah, this is what we were just talking about.
Right.
So when you first met him, did you know he had a mansion? Did he tell you all that? He kept it from you? That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. I prefer not to know. Don't tell me all that shit. I hate oh my God, I hate this. Like men, hey, I'm gonna need y'all not to be in here. Did he, like, when you got to his house, give you a tour of the house?
No.
Yay! Winner, chicken dinner right there. I hate a man that has to feel like they need to give you a tour of their house. Okay? And come see us.
But that's the polite thing to do.
Why?
Because that's the polite thing to do. That's
He
what I'm
did.
saying.
No, wait. Time out. He did, but it wasn't until like the third or
So
fourth
that you
time.
know where things are,
Yeah,
so that you feel comfortable.
afterwards.
It was like the third or fourth
Afterwards.
time I had gone over there to
That's
hang out with
fine,
him.
but not
Is
when you
finally,
first.
like, took me
Not
out.
when
Yeah.
you first
Not your
get
first
there.
visit there.
No.
That's like you
Yeah.
tasting the place.
Yeah.
Right. No. Mm-mm.
Thank you.
He's been a real gentleman, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You can do that after I get comfortable.
During the daytime, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
What?
She's a freak.
Yeah.
Woo!
So tell me what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What's going on? What's going on in the bedroom?
Well.
37 minutes.
What's going on? What's going on?
37 minutes. Oh my God.
Well, listen.
Do you like
really
it
good.
long?
It's really good, guys.
Do you like it long?
Do I like what long?
Do you like it long time? Long time.
I like it all the
Love
time.
you long all the time. Shit. So how many times can he go?
He's gonna fucking kill me.
Why?
Let's
It's what? He's a one-time guy?
Let's just say that. I mean, we've been up till like 5, 6 in the morning.
Oh my God. Fucking? Sheesh. So like,
Well,
I mean,
you know,
do you
there's a lot of things that go before that, you know.
I mean, actual fucking, like fucking, like how many
Like
times?
P in the V, like actual P in the V.
You're so fucking annoying.
This bitch really say P?
Yes,
this
bitch really did.
I was like, P in the V. Pussy in the vagina? What is she talking about? Pussy in the vagina?
Penis in the vagina.
God damn it.
Penis.
Hi, like that down. Okay, penis. You know, I go with dick, but okay, penis in the vagina. Yes, that's it.
Well, you know, that's like towards the end. There's so much.
Okay,
in the
no.
beginning.
All I want to know is penis and dick. How many times does he penis and dick? I mean, penis and
How many times is he
penis in the
dick?
pussy. Oh, God. That's pee-pee.
I mean, it depends on the night, I guess.
so touching. Oh God, what'd you say?
I said, I guess it depends on the night.
Oh, it depends on the night. Okay.
I mean,
But sex is till 6 a.m. God damn, that's
Yeah.
a lot of shit going on. God damn.
it's wonderful.
Woo. Jeez. Yeah,
He's amazeballs. Thanks, babe. You're the best.
I couldn't do it.
Shout out to my baby.
I couldn't do it in the morning like that. I would give up. I'd be like, I'm done. Like, after...
I'm not gonna lie. There's been a few times where I'm like, time out. And you're like, what?
Time
Like,
out.
time out.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is time out? I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I need a break. I'm like, yo, little ass. He's so nice and tight, and I'm just, y'all. Meech is a beach, right?
He's little.
Meech is a beach,
He's
and I
got
am
a
way
high
bigger than that
metabolism.
little man. Let me tell you, I was like, I be sweating. Like, wait.
He's
Hold
got
on.
a high metabolism there.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you little high metabolism motherfuckers.
And
Y'all
I'm fat, so I'm like, wait a
ain't
minute,
fat.
time out.
That's when you plump.
I'm like, I need a break. Give me some water.
Stupid. Out of control right now.
Woo! Got me hot thinking about it.
So
what about you, Tasi?
Oh damn. Tasi was trying to be quiet about that. But
No, we need to know.
If I jumped in the water, bitch, you gotta jump in the water.
share the scoop.
Like she said, it kind of depends on the night, but on average, it's anywhere from about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Every night?
About 3-4 times a week.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's about an average time.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
old, so.
You're not old. Shut up. She is not old.
You guys are full of horrible self-talk. You can't talk to yourself like that.
For real.
Well,
You're
you
only
know,
as old as you
no.
That's right.
Realistically, like, when I was 20, 30, it's like, no, there is no timeout. What the fuck is this? Like, when she said timeout, I'd been like, okay, then you just lay there. You think the positive thoughts and let's do this. And you can do that all night long. But at my age, it's just like, look, at that point, we good. You got yours, I got mine. Let's go sleep. Good night. So
What?
it is different. It is. Because your body is just not the same.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't try to scar anybody to look for like
You're
weird
not
shit,
that
but you
old.
learn how to do kinky shit to get the same point across.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't need 3 or 4
Why
hours.
rush?
You can do it in 1 or
Nice.
2.
Hell yeah.
But isn't it the whole act of like being together and like having the time?
Yeah.
No, because sometimes you just want to fuck to the point where you just can't look at each other afterwards.
What?
Oh fuck yes, it was a good night. That's when you go to sleep and you gotta face separate walls.
What?
Wait, what?
That happens?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god. I got a lot to learn here, man. What? Are you married?
Yeah.
Oh.
My husband is 11 years younger than I am,
Uh-huh.
so that helps with that stamina issue.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. So when did you get married? How old were you?
Let's see. I was
How long
30, 35. It's 10 years this year.
Wow.
He was, I did not know how old he was when we met. So that's how the age thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Shout out to her husband. Thank you for your service.
Man, keeping it young. Damn.
Thank you for your lip service. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. Geesh, yeah, the youngest guy I ever went was 31, and I feel like that was like, I don't know if it was a mistake, because I never feel like anything's a mistake. A lot of times I feel like I learned a lesson, but I just was like, damn, that was just, when I go young, it's like you gotta teach them. You're like usually their lesson or something, and I ain't got time to be a lesson.
The guy that I dated before the guy that I'm dating now was 25, and then the one before that was only 20.
Mm-hmm.
But that was only like 2 times, guys. I couldn't do it. He was just way too freaking young.
Well, it depends on the maturity and, of, hey, look, this is
No, I
you
get
gotta,
that, I
you
get
know, you
that.
gotta handle your business. Like if you're gonna play with the big dogs, you're
Right.
gonna have to run. Like you know, you gotta get in that ring.
That's
If not,
true, because I have met one that he seemed like he was on his A game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, this motherfucker actually on his A game more than these older guys.
So, is there a limit to how young you would actually date?
Hell yeah.
What's the limit?
Man. I want to say 31, but if they had their shit all the way together and like career driven and was ready to like settle down, I would go 25, 26.
Really?
Wow. I don't want to go that young ever again.
Ooh.
What's the youngest you've ever dated, Beech?
I just said
What'd
that
you
I've
say?
ever dated.
Yeah.
I said before my boyfriend now,
Mhm.
I dated a 25-year-old and then a 20-year-old.
Oh, wow. And a 20-year-old.
I said that but it was only like 2 dates or whatever. I couldn't do it after that.
Okay.
By date 2, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nah.
You did tell me that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20 is the why do you think it didn't work out with the 20-year-old?
Because he was 20 and he was stupid. That's why. I don't listen. Like if you know, if things don't work out between me and my boyfriend now, I think that the youngest I'll go again is maybe 30. I think realistically, I don't think I want to date anybody younger than 30.
I don't think I would ever date anybody younger than me. The same age or older, yes, but I don't think I would date.
so even if he
But
came
you, no, she said it in a way so that means you would fuck. So you would fuck
Right.
somebody younger.
Right.
But you won't date them.
Right.
Is that what that means?
And I date them.
so if you're
Okay.
fucking him and he's great and he's got his shit together, you still wouldn't consider him? You already know you can rock him. No?
I just don't see myself. I don't see myself being interested like that. Like what else is there besides
I
that?
bet you if she didn't know, she probably
Right, like he's got his shit together. He's got everything, all ducks in a row.
I
Boom,
mean-
boom, boom.
that's a miracle. But
It happens though.
very rare.
I mean,
Especially
I
here
don't
in Vegas,
know.
very rare. Well,
I don't know. That's highly doubtful. I guess it would have to be an extremely rare case, but I don't really see myself doing it. Yeah.
You see yourself with an older man?
Yeah, probably.
Ow. Yeah.
Just because there's a certain dynamic to the relationship. You know what I mean? And or somebody that's your peer, you know. But like, first of all, like especially like I have to always be the boss like every day. I don't really want to be the boss in the relationship too.
Yeah.
Always.
I just said that the other night. He's like, pick a movie. I'm like, you pick a movie. I make decisions all day. I am having to be the boss and make decisions all day. It's so nice. I was like, it's so nice to come here and not have to make any decisions. I'm like, really? I know you're like, oh, ladies' choice. Like, I get that, and I get that you're trying to be, you know, a gentleman, like, whatever, have manners. But it's like, dude, just tell me what I'm watching. Like, like tell me to come
Right?
in. Like, tell me what you gonna do. Like, but it's just so nice for. I like that too. I see what you're saying.
That's so crazy because I remember being in a relationship where they would always ask me what I wanted to eat. And I was thinking, why the fuck are they always asking me what I want to eat? Like, I don't always want to make the decision. Like, sometimes I want them to make the decision.
I mean, I think guys don't get that, and that's why it's annoying whenever I see those stupid fucking memes that always says like, "Oh, a woman always knows exactly what she wants unless it's dinner." Or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Or
Yeah.
like, it's just kind of fucking annoying. Like, no, bitch, if you weren't here, I would be able to pick out what the fuck I want for dinner perfectly fine.
Right.
It's the fact that you're here and I'm trying to be considerate.
Right.
And be like, I don't know, what do you want?
Actually, I would have ate already if I wasn't thinking about what the fuck you wanted to eat.
Right?
I would have got something on the way home and been done. Actually, motherfucker. You really want to know?
But then, like, if you really broke that down to them, then they would be like all in their fields.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, so true.
I feel like my generation, our generation, whatever, of men as well are like more bipolar. They feel like women are more bipolar, but they're more bipolar. Like they're up and down all the fucking time. And I feel like we have to walk more on eggshells.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that what Meech was saying earlier about that sometimes people just don't appreciate certain things. And I think maybe that's why they all act crazy. Like, honestly, these guys are so... Their moms take care of them, pamper them, do whatever. And then we come along, take care of them, pamper them. And then they're just like... It's like the whole baby boy syndrome.
For instance...
he was never...
For instance, I don't know if you've ever cooked for a man, but after you cook for a man, does he tell you the food was good? Because I cooked for 2 men that the 31-year-old never told me the food was good. I would always have to ask him, was the food good? Like, he didn't even acknowledge that I gave him the food.
Well, I don't think that young guys even know.
Okay, and the one my age, same thing. I had to say, was the food good?
Well, bitch, was your food good? Because you would know too, though.
I know my food is good. I made fucking tacos, please.
Uh-oh.
Then I also gave it to an older man who told me a day later, oh yeah, your tacos were good. And he had to heat his shit up in the microwave and eat it later. So I know my shit was good. It was just the generation gap, you know, of manners and appreciation and gratitude, I feel like. Because like you said, they're all mama's boys.
No, I totally agree with you because my boyfriend's much older than me, and I definitely see the difference where I can see that he goes out of his way to like do really nice things, and he's always super sweet, always well mannered, always, you know, bringing me something, whatever. So I see that.
That's what's up.
Oh,
So
always.
what does that say about the kid? You know, the people that are in our.
It's because the generation under us was more of like that baby boom when like 16 and pregnant became popular, and all these kids are literally having kids. These kids are being raised by kids, so they're not going to be raised with the same manners and the same insight that we have.
True that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's in agreement on that.
Oh, yeah.
At least it's coming back around for the younger generation.
Right.
That's only because the kids are so young now that grandma is having to raise the child instead of their still middle young parent.
Yeah, and there's a lot more parents involved nowadays than there was the generation before. I think so. At least they'll have a head start. A little more of a head start. Shit. Gotta start somewhere, cause man, I feel like my generation got missed, and these motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. They're fucking so proud to be fucking not just out there fucking around, don't even give a fuck. A lot of them don't want to be in relationships, and when they got a good thing, they think that shit gonna come around again, so they just don't give a fuck.
But is that really real? Because I feel like everybody wants somebody.
I don't think so.
Some people have convinced themselves that they don't. They're like really in denial. And it's only going to get crazier because they want to introduce a whole nother level of a world. So they're going to influence that shit that people don't need anybody. And they're just going to influence it more and more. Make it crazier and crazier so people don't even want it anymore. Succeed in that shit. Depopulate the world. Type shit.
Would that be such a bad thing? We do have a population problem.
Well, the problem is they'll be able to divide us easier and do a lot more bullshit and get away with shit.
Like, what type of bullshit are you afraid they're gonna do?
Shit we won't be able to fight for because there won't be enough of us. Whatever they want. I can't call it because I don't know what kind of type shit they'll do, but there won't be enough of us to fight for it if they did.
I don't know.
And the ones that are, they'll be fucking weak as fuck.
Any final thoughts on that? No, you're not touching that one.
No. Not touching it.
It's a whole nother level. Where y'all taking me? On a whole nother level, on a whole nother journey.
Sometimes it gets deep like that.
That's how it is. I go all the way down under the dirty. The nitty gritty.
The knitted.
The levels you don't want to know about. Yeah. Tell them.
So you guys, Tasi is a part of that exclusive network of servicemen and women's spouses. So I want to talk about a specific subject. I want to talk about how much creep goes on in military relationships.
Oh my God, I can only imagine.
And I want you to share with me some of your stories of people that you know have been creeping. You don't have to say any names, but I want the dirt.
That's out of control.
Let's see. Well, because the creeping is insane. Because when I was out in Kansas, I had got base housing. I went outside and put my mop after I mopped the floor to dry it. Mm-hmm. And a woman came and knocked on my door and was like, you know, that's a sign for prostitution, right? And I'm just like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. Wives, when their husband is away, some will pull money in through sex. And they will leave little signals outside their doors for the soldiers to come through.
What?
Oh, yes.
So how do you know she already got a client in there?
Listen, girl,
Is it if the mop is up or down? Like, my mop is up means come on in, but the mop down means I'm available, just not right now. Hit me back later. Like,
it's like a mailbox flag. I don't know. I'm like, listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't worry about it. I'll never dry my mop outside again.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is. As far as you can go to any base and you can hear horror stories about women, because I shouldn't just say women. That's wrong. People doing some outrageously weird things because there's so much transit. They go out in the field for a month and they get a boyfriend, they get a girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
With them for a month. Yes, it has happened.
Carlucci, weren't you in the military life?
Look, I was never a good military wife.
What?
I was never, ever a good military wife.
What?
That's the reason why I'm not a military wife anymore.
Did you witness this shit though?
Okay, let me tell you something. This is the craziest shit I have ever seen. The craziest shit I have ever seen is dude down the block had this big truck, right? And like, I always knew when dude was gone because his big truck wouldn't be there. So, and like, plus they have kind of the same cycles as like your guys. So you kind of know when they're gone. So, all of a sudden one day I seen a different big truck in the front of the house. And I was like, that's different. Then, let's just say like a couple weeks, whatever later, the boys had come back home already. But I guess the other red truck didn't get the black truck's memo. Showed up at the house. Then here comes black truck. Black truck is the one that lives there. Red truck is the new truck. Red truck was parked outside of the house. Okay, it's like the middle of the day. Black truck doesn't usually get home until about 6 or 7. But it's like 11:30, bruh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Needless to say, red truck got his ass whooped.
Oh shit.
Ding, ding, ding. It was just all bad. Like, they're all out in the middle of the street. The police come. It was just no bueno. So these are the type of things that I saw as a military wife, and I was just like, damn, they're on some fuckery though. But also, you have to realize, like, what if your dude is gone? Like, sometimes they're gone for 18 months.
Damn.
That's when you invest in a really good fucking piece.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't fucking, fall slip and land on his dick, but some people do.
Listen.
No, just get yourself a nice piece.
He goes out in the field. He's
Be
going to be
loyal.
gone for 9 months. He come back and his girl is 4 months pregnant. She said, "This is your baby. I was pregnant before.
No.
Yes, amen. I swear to you.
Oh my
He
God.
stayed with her.
No.
I was like, what the hell?
Because he didn't know.
You know goddamn well. When you go to school, it is 9 months. He was gone for 9 months, and he came back. She 4 months pregnant. What was she, closing her legs real tight and waiting for him to come home?
Yo. Come on.
It happens. Those type of stories happen. Maybe he was in denial.
Oh no.
Maybe he just really loved her and didn't want to leave her.
Would you go for that?
No, listen. I would cut a bitch so fucking fast. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I've been really, really sweet with this guy, but he has no idea. Like, if I even thought for 1 second he had some bitch up in his house, I would go freaking bougie to get a real fucking thing. Oh hell, the Puerto Rican would come out with a vengeance. Talk about cancel. What is going on up in here? So no, I personally would not. However, I'm just saying, some guys, when they go out and it's for those however many months and they're over there doing what they're doing and they're seeing what they're seeing, sometimes emotionally they come back and they don't care. They just want to be with somebody because they love them and they're not going to give a fuck what they're doing.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Where are your eyelashes?
I could hang that long. I don't have any. It's cool. I could hang that long. Like, I can handle a long distance relationship. I did that shit in high school. That shit wasn't shit.
I would absolutely be able. I think it depends on how committed you are to that person, though.
We're good.
Yeah, some do it just to get married for a check. So when they gone, you still spending the money, so you can go and sleep with whoever you wish. They
Yeah.
have fights out in the street.
Yeah. That's crazy, though. Man, they need to make a movie about that shit.
There's a show called Army Wives.
Damn. Well,
It's
there you
mad
go.
drama.
There you have it. Shit. I thought Atlanta Wives was bad. Shit. Army Wives. Fuck. So you see all this shit just being on base, or you just hear about it?
Combination, like, you just know because the neighborhoods are so small and like everybody
Damn.
lives, like I said, like a couple houses down from you, or like if you live on base, they definitely know what's going on.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. Well, it's about that time. We gonna get out of here. And we want to wish everybody a safe, happy Memorial Day. Dirty Talk 101 Vegas, where we talk to the bold, stories unfold from the young to the old. Nothing's off limits to be told. Till next time, stay sex and paychecks.